How you doing out there, Lydia? My name is Crem and I'm the Director of Fitness, and thank you so much for joining me for today's total body workout. We are going to work some major muscle groups in the upper body, lower body, as well as the midsection. And the great thing about this routine is I'm going to show you exercises that you can do with no equipment at all. So we will definitely incorporate your own body's resistance, as well as I'll show you some things using some cans, and if you've got some dumbbells around the house as well. So it's meant to be able to give you some variety, so that way you can work out no matter where you are. So before we begin, as usual, it's always remember is that if you've never participated in a workout routine with me or one of my squad members before, it's important to make sure that you always check with your physician first. Make sure it's A-OK before you begin any new workout routine. Also, have water with you. Gotta stay hydrated, whether you're with me or you're doing gardening or anything that's active or just drinking water in general. It's always important to make sure you do. Now remember too, this is your workout. So if you need to take breaks, take breaks. If you need to get water, get water. This is about you. Go as fast as you want to go as slow as you want to go. I'm going to show you some modifications for a few things as well, just to sort of make sure that you've got some adjustments you can make if you need to. But at the end of the day, this is about your workout. I want you to get the most of it out of the time that you can. So before we get going, let's start to kind of get the body warmed up a little bit. It's important to make sure that you get loose before you work out, whether that's stretching, warming up. No matter what you want to do is get that body kind of going, get it loose. I'm just rotating my shoulders back and forth there, and I'm going to sort of turn my head right and left as well. Try to do more than one thing at once. Okay, just to get going, get my neck going. Let's focus just on that for now. Twisting side to side. I want to get loose. Bring my knees up. This is going to warm my hip flexors. Kind of get these muscles right here, kind of loose and ready to go. There we go. So I'm marching a little bit in place. Go at your level. So if you need to bring it down, that's fine too. And I'm going to rotate my shoulders and arms a little bit more. Kind of open up my chest muscles. There we go. Get that big stretch. It's always one of my favorite things to do before a workout is to stretch. There we go. Now let's pull. Bring this elbow towards your chest right here. Kind of opens up that back of that arm as well as the shoulder. Excellent. And hold your stretches for as long as you feel is good for you. Okay, I'm doing about 5 to 10 seconds or so. So whatever, again, is comfortable on your end, you can do that. Next side. Bend side to side. Getting my lower back ready to play, as well as my core muscles around here. Nice and easy. Nice stretching. There we go. Down and up. Now I'm going to twist, rotate. Always be kind to that back. Take care of it. And I'm going to twist my knees a little bit here too, and my hips. There we go. Get into that stretch. Get into that. Warm it up. Nice. Now I'm going to reach down. I'm aiming for my toes here. I want to get a nice stretch in my lower back and the back of my legs. But don't overstretch. Go into it as much as you can, depending on your range of motion. No, my knees are slightly bent. I'm not locking out my knee joints, but I do want to keep a little bit of a straight leg here. Come on up. Let's do that again. That felt good. Let's do that again. Felt really good on the lower back. And come on up, good. Rotate those shoulders back. Let's get it ready to play. No matter if you're doing your workout, which is the first time you're joining me for today, your day is just beginning or just ending, or you're seeing me in the middle. Either way, we want to get the body going. So let's get started. This first exercise we're going to do is focusing on all legs, okay? It's a little bit of a squat, a little bit of a lunge, and a little bit of a back leg lift. So we're going to feel it in the front of the legs, also the back of the legs and the rear end area. If balance is a bit tricky for you, Ideally, it's great to have something that you can hold on to. So either a wall, a chair, something that you can really help be balanced if you feel like it's not quite there quite yet. So I'm going to have my feet apart just a little bit, and I'm going to position most of my weight as much as I can straight down. So I don't want to lean forward and I don't want to lean back. I want to go straight down. Hands wherever you want. If you want to add resistance, you can hold some dumbbells or kettlebell, or you can just go free, or you can put your hands right on your hips or out front, whatever you feel like you want to do. So I'm going to go down, back and straight, positioning that weight straight, come up, lift the leg, put it back. Position my weight, lift. There you go, position my weight, lift. And as I come up, what I'm thinking about is putting as much of my weight in my heels as I can so I can feel it more in the rear end area, in the back of the thigh. So I'm down, come up, lift. Down, come up, lift. You got it. Lift. And what I'm focusing on in that lift is all rear end. That's exactly where I want it. That's exactly where you should be feeling it, is a lot of the rear end area back there. Back is straight. I don't want to slouch over when I'm doing that. All right, I want that good posture. There we go. Breathe. You got this. Let's do 7, 6, 5, 4 more, you can do it. 3, 2, one more. Lift that. Yes. Excellent. All right, now we got to turn to the next side. We gave this back of the leg some work. We got to do the other leg. Okay, so here we go. So now we're just going to switch up what leg was forward, what leg was behind, right? Same position, back straight, nice and easy. Position my weight, lift, lift, lift. You got it. And this works really good too if you have a resistance band, a resistance loop that you want to wear around your legs. It adds in even more fun. So if you want to take it up a notch, you can do that. Also, like I said, if you want to hold some dumbbells here, you can play with it that way too. Or this way is fine. Let's do 7, 6, breathe through that. 5, 4, get a little faster. 3, 2, one more, let's do this. Lift, nice, excellent. So also, just a little bit of tip, if you find that this definitely will incorporate some lower back as well, okay? If your lower back is a little troublesome, make sure you keep your stomach muscles pulled in tight, okay? And you're really mindful of that good form, because it's not unheard of to feel a little bit of tension back here. It should get a little tight, but it shouldn't be painful. Okay, good. Let's move down. Okay, let's take it to the floor. And for this exercise, we're going to work primarily the back of the arm and a little bit of the chest area. So you're going to want to grab your cans if you're using them, dumbbells, whatever you have. We're just going to use just one of them. Just one. I'm going to lie back on my back. Feet are down, head is flat. And what I want to do is I'm going to bring, because we're using just one, you may want to go a little heavier than you normally would if you were using just single arm. So I'm going to go here, bend it down to the floor, press. Here, bend it down, press. Now if you notice, it's a little bit, depending on the size of the dumbbell you're using, it's probably a little better to grab it by both ends of the bell for this too. So you can make that adjustment. Bend, extend, press. Extend, press. You got it. Extend, press. And what I want to focus on is keeping my elbows close to each other. I don't want my elbows extending out far from the body or from the head. And as I press up, I want to squeeze my chest muscles. Yes, because I want to get that chest involved at the same time. You're doing awesome. Keep going. Press. Good. Here we go. Let's do some more. 7. Stay with me now. 6. Big push. 5. Big push. Come on. 4. Big push. 3. 2. One more. Nice. Excellent. Okay. Now, if, say for instance, you don't have any dumbbells at home to utilize to perform that specific exercise, you can definitely do it with cans. You can use also to something that you have heavy where the weight can evenly be distributed as best as you can. So something that's not going to move around too much on you. So maybe it's a can of, a container of laundry detergent or something that has a little more weight to it, but something where the weight's not going to be evenly distributed. So you can move, utilize that exercise with something other than a dumbbell if you don't have one at home. All right, so the next exercise is going to be for the belly. For the stomach, I'm going to have my feet together just like so, like they're going to touch each other. And I want to come up, lift at the top, okay? So the goal is to not go forward, but to go straight up, squeezing my stomach muscles. Lift. Lift. There you go. Lift. You got it. Breathe for me. Don't hold your breath. Nice. Let's do some more. And try to keep that legs nice and wide if you can. Let's do 5. 4. 3. Give me that monster lift. 2. Come on. Last one. Big lift. Good. Now, if doing sit-ups is a bit tricky for you, so let's just say you say, Crem, can't get all the way up quite yet. You can absolutely do this as a crunch as well. So you would do the same position with your feet. Nothing's changed there. Support your hands behind your head and up and down. There you go. So you can absolutely modify that move if coming all the way up and down is a little bit too much for you at this present time. Having your legs out extended, like in a clam position, really allows for you to have to fight some added challenges and some adversity when you're performing that sit-up versus having your knees traditionally together. So it's not uncommon for it to be a little bit harder to get up and do that sit-up than you're probably used to. All right, let's take it up. Next exercise we're going to do, we're going to work the back. So grab your can or your dumbbell. We're going to be in a position of sort of like a squat again, nice and low, okay? Both feet are sort of staggered. This arm is out here, and I want to be in that squat because I want to put some tension on my legs, okay? So that's why I'm bent, sort of kneeling down a little bit. Make sure my weight is going backwards, not forwards on my knees. And this hand, put it wherever you want, no big deal. Extend this arm, row. So this is going to be for the back as well as the legs. Row it. Row, there you go. Keep breathing. Good, focus right there on that back, right there. That's what we're going for. 2, 3, 4. Let's do a few more. Few more. Good. 2. Last one. Good. All right, let's switch it over. Next side. Now, when you're doing this one, it's important to make sure that you're not slouching, okay? You want to have that good straight back position when you're doing it. All right, let's go. Switching arms, switching feet position as far as which leg was forward, which leg is backwards. Same thing. Squatting down. Let's roll. Let's roll. Here we go. Nice. I'm breathing. You're breathing? Make sure you're breathing. There we go. Good. Let's do some more of these. Row. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Good. So one thing I like about that exercise is it's a really good way to isolate this area right back here. So if that's a concern for you, that's a really good move. Any kind of row is really good for that. So that works well with a dumbbell, cans, also a band. We've done some work with resistance bands before, so that actually works well with a resistance band too. And also, you might get a little bit of lower back in there because you are bent over, and the thighs might be feeling a little tired because we've been bent over. So completely normal there. All right, next exercise is we're going to do a split, all right, for your shoulders. So this is mostly for the shoulder work here. I would recommend, if you haven't done this one before, you're going to want to go a little light because of the specific movement. Now, I'm going to do this one with cans, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it would look like. And I'm going to turn just like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. There we go. Good. And I'm just rotating my arms up and down, focusing on trying to bring this hand above the head. There we go. Right there. And I want to keep my arm as straight as I can. So if the weight's too heavy, you're going to tend to bend those elbows. And I don't want to be bending those elbows. You got it. So up. Now if you want to go faster, fine. Let's go. Good. It's going to burn. It's going to burn. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4. Last one. 5. Nice. Good. That one definitely probably gave you the idea of why I said you want to start light. That's a lot of pressure on the shoulders. So if you feel like you're working on your shoulder strength, it's really important to make sure you do that exercise with something light to get used to it, because you are bringing those arms in front of your body, which is different than standing up tall and doing that same exact exercise. So your weight is distributed a little bit differently, so it can make it tougher. So might want to use lighter weight. Okay. Now we're going to take it down to the floor for this next exercise. Keep it going. We're going to work back of the leg and also the stomach muscles here. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to have this knee bent. This leg right here is going to go straight up in the sky, and my arm is this one's kind of hanging out. This one is either behind my head or up. Head is relaxed. So I'm going to do a hip thrust. So I'm going to lift my hips off the floor as high as I can. Lift, and then crunch. Lift, crunch. Yes, so there's a couple different things going on with this one. Lift, lift, Lift the hips, crunch the belly. There we go. Good job, keep working it. Keep working it. Let's do some more. We're feeling really good here. Crunch. Sometimes I mess up too. There we go. Good. As long as we're moving. 2, 1. Good. All right, let's switch it over. Get the cans out of the way. All right. Let's switch that. So now, this one's up. Opposite's happening. Let's go to work. Here we go. So lift. Crunch it. Crunch it. Crunch it. There we go. Now we're getting our spot. Now I'm finding my groove. Come on. Nice. Keep working. And keep breathing. Let's do some more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me that one, give me that one. Come on. There we go. Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. So with that specific exercise, you can absolutely add resistance loops to your thighs to make that hip thrust even harder. You can put dumbbells or cans in your hand to bring that up, add resistance there. So there's definitely ways to kind of take that up a notch or keep it where I kept it if you want to. Good work. Good work. That one gets the heart rate up a little bit too. All right, next thing, we want to grab those cans or dumbbells. We're going to work front of the arms now. Get some front of the arm action going. So, stand up nice and tall. We want great posture, of course. Great posture. We're going to curl up, then alternate. Oh, we're going to give them some double duty. So, we're curling, and when we curl, you want to make sure your elbows are at the side of the body. I don't want my elbows having this action. I want to avoid that if I can. All right? So nice and tall. Curl it. Alternate it. Yes. Just like that. Just like that. Slight bend in the knees. And I'm squeezing the front of those arms. I'm making it work. Making it work. And you want to make sure that you have some weight that you feel like you can manage, because what we want to avoid is this. We want to avoid that number if we can, right? We don't want to swing. We don't want anything else helping out. We want all front of the arms right here. All right, so pick a weight that you feel is doable. Nice. There we go. Stomach is tight. Back is straight. We're working it out. You're working it out. We're having fun here. Keep it going. Squeezing. Let's do 6. Come on. Come on. 5 more. 4 more. Keep squeezing. This is where the fun comes from. 3, 2, almost there. Last one. Nice, good. So with an exercise like that, because you're really putting some contraction in this way and alternating, you might want to do a weight that's manageable for that. Okay, so again, something that you're not going to be pulling and overextending. All right, let's take it back down to the floor. Take it back down. We're legs. Bend over on the side. Try to keep your hips forward, really important to do. And I'm just gonna make some circles. Make some circles. This exercise can be underestimated, but it is completely focused right in this area. So it's a very good exercise, low impact exercise to do for right here. All right, just circle. You can bend this other leg if you want. Make some circles, nice circles. Not too big, and I don't want my foot to come up any higher than my hip. I want to keep that range of motion small. And you're probably getting that. I'm getting that. You're probably getting that. That's what we want. Circles and rotations. Yes, right there. Good. Try to keep that toe pointed forward too. We don't want the toe pointed up because that'll give us more here. I want it right there. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, oh yeah, 3, it's getting there. 2, 1, oh, right there, that thigh. That's exactly what we're going for. Okay, next side, turn it over. Turn it over. Okay. Yes, I know what you're thinking. How can something be so simple? It just really hurts so much, but I know, I'm with you on that. All right, ready? Same thing, hips forward. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. Making circles. Making circles. Now hold your breath. You got this. Making circles. Come on, we're almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come on. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and relax. Good job. Oh, right there. Okay, come on. Let's lay on our back. Let's get a little bit more stomach action in the day. Okay. What we're gonna do, arms up, legs up and down. Keep my shoulders up. I love this one. There we go. You can put your head down and try to get your legs as close to the floor as you can. Yes, your legs should feel heavy right now. That's normal. That's why I want you moving them. I know. It's like a trick. You can do it. Keep it going. Keep moving. Breathe for me. My legs are straight. Your legs are straight. We're doing this together. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Here we go. 1. Count down. 2. 3. 4. 5 more. 1. 2. 3, 4, one more. Beautiful. Fantastic. Great job, Lydia. Great job. Okay. Nothing like a workout that you can do quickly, that can really work on some different muscle groups, but get a lot done in a short amount of time. That was the whole goal of the total body workout, is to have a short amount of time, but you want to work a lot of the muscle groups in the body. So I hope it helped you with that. I hope it gave you some ideas that you can use. Maybe you can use our routines. You can use your own routines, integrate them in as you see fit. The key is to keep moving and to stay active. That's the whole idea. So thanks so much for joining me for today's total body workout as a part of the Get Up and Move series. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, anything you want to share, if it's about this video or another video or something fitness related, please feel free to email me directly at fitness@olivia.com. It's always great to hear from you. Remember, you got this. You can do this. And we'll do it again next time.